What I like as well is that if you go into Pro mode, you can actually swap out the different sections here, including melody, backing, bass, and drum. Change the drums out or mute them. I guess no melody here. Hey, what's up? This is Laidback Luke, DJ and producer. And over these last couple of days, I've been testing producing with AI. We are on the brink of a revolution. AI landed in 2023. First it was the art world, video is on the way, and maybe next up, it's the music industry. Is it inevitable? Is AI unstoppable? Will we lose our craftsmanship all across the board? And what is left if AI is assisting us in everything? We will recap all these questions at the end of the vlog, so stay with me. I'm sure you've seen these clips all around the internet.
This is Snoop Dogg Double G. And you're listening to Sunshine Live.
Oh, and this one is crazy as well. A Kendrick Lamar plugin?
This is my voice without the Kendrick Lamar AI voice filter, and
this is my voice with the Kendrick Lamar voice filter. Let it run, GC, let it run. Wish I could go back to the beginning. Are they gonna go and fake a Kendrick?
I don't know.
With all this taking off, I myself have been chatting with ChatGPT for a couple of weeks now, and it's mind-blowing. And so I was wondering, music production, do we have something for that? And it seems as if we do. Google's MusicLM. The whole internet is raving about it. I saw a bunch of videos about it. Apparently, it's the DALL-E 2 of music production. So similar to DALL-E or even ChatGPT, you can just plug in a text, and then the AI will come up with a render of music for you. Okay, so let's check it out. We're on the actual website, MusicLM, generating music from text. So this is a data set. This is a paper. So over here you see the captions, and then you can just hit play as to what you want to hear. So for instance, the text prompt here was melodic techno. And let's see what the AI made out of that. What I particularly found interesting was the humming part here. So someone hummed a melody.
Na 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 na.
And then they just said make this an electronic synth lead. Or a guitar solo. This one was fascinating as well, painting caption conditioning. So this painting image and then the description of the painting sounds to the AI like this. Exciting, isn't this? This looks amazing, right? And I was super excited to try this out. I wanted to sign up. I wanted to download the app. I wanted to plug it in. I wanted to test it out. But here's what they don't tell you on the internet. Google's MusicLM is not released yet. We acknowledge the risk of potential misappropriation of creative content associated to the use case. We strongly emphasize the need for more future work in tackling these risks associated to music generation. I think this has to do a lot to do with all the rights that's involved in music and the artistical rights that is involved. But being bummed about this not being released yet, I was gonna find something AI that's currently available that I can use in my music production. And I found 3 sites that I thought was very interesting. A big one has been Amper, and I looked Amper up, and Amper got together with Stuttershock, and where they operate right now is more in the stock video type of realm. We can go here and navigate to generate. You have the AI generator here, but what we want to do is hover to music. And in here you can search for music, but you could also search by a similar type of music. So for instance, if I drop my own track in here, I'll drop flexing in here. It'll need a little bit to calculate. And then we have 25 results that sound similar to my track Flexing. Let's listen. Okay, I can hear that. What about this one? quite funky, but this is not a music generator, right? More of like an extensive search. Did you know I have a proper edits, mashups, and bootlegs course with digitaldjtips.com? If you are a DJ and you're interested in the craft of producing, no AI involved, make sure to check my course out. It's super handy to find out all the details that are needed to make edits, mashups, and bootlegs very quickly. It's in the description below. Make sure to check it out. And then another one.
Another one.
Yes, another one. Keeping it in the realm of stock video is Soundraw.io. In short, this looks very interesting and user-friendly, and I see something going there that we could potentially use in the future. Royalty-free music, AI generated for you. Create music. I love it that you can choose the length here, so you can just choose whatever length you want. Tempo, you have options, and let's set the length for 1 minute 30 right now. You should just be aware that whichever tile you click, it'll start generating immediately. So let's select house and see what it's got. So I guess it generated house music that's about 1:30 long. Let's see what it has. I love it that they have these energy labels here. Low energy, very high energy, low energy. So the drops are right here. And what I think is very interesting here as well is that when you click it, you can change it to low, medium, high. So say we go from medium. And if we change this to high, this is the intensity is different. What I like as well is that if you go into Pro mode, you can actually swap out the different sections here, including melody, backing, bass, and drum. Change the drums out or mute them. I guess no melody here. So just the bass and kick right here, because I turned off the melody. And so it's a cute little beat maker that's involved here as well. And so what would be amazing is that if you would download this, you would get the stems, and you could put the stems in your DAW and then go from there. But it's not exactly like MusicLM, right? This would require some knowledge about DAWs and stems and melodies and elements and that sort of thing. Thoughts and comments. I am so curious what you think about this. There is absolutely the possibility to get a discussion going in the comments. Also hit me with a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button as well if you're enjoying this type of content. Okay, so Google LM was a bust for now, but what is out there and what is from Google is Google's Magenta Studio. It's an actual app or plugins that you can download. And so I downloaded it. I tested it. I actually pulled up the plugins and tried to alter my melodies, alter my rhythms as they explain on the website as to how to do it. And I'm a professional producer. I've been putting out music for almost 30 years now. And even for me, it was hard to work with. And here I'm thinking, working with AI should be really user-friendly, right? The one thing that really worked against me here is that it uses Ableton Session View to make those plugins work. And I'm only used to Ableton in Arrangement View. I do want to share my AI success story with you, and it has to do with those clips that I showed you at the beginning of this video. But I'll share that in the bonus at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around. Here's my personal view on AI and what's up ahead. I myself am actually ready for AI to take over. Not that I don't love my art. I loved being in the journey of evolving my craft from the ground up, from knowing nothing, taking 30 years to learn everything, spending hours and hours and hours and years in the studio, honing my craft. But I just see the inevitability of it. It is about to happen. If I look back at my own industry for the last 10 years, and without saying this without hate, seeing the amount of people that have hacked the system, even with the whole generation of producers standing up and using Splice for their productions, just dragging and dropping loops and vocals from the one side out to your DAW and call it a track. How the majority of producers aren't even mastering their tracks anymore. How I've had discussions with several people over the last at least 5 years about, is it a bad thing that so many people are ghost produced right now? And the younger generation seems to answer, no, it's not. And now we're gonna go into a slipstream where everything will be super powered, not about the arts, the craft anymore, maybe about quantity over quality. What is it that will stand out for you as an artist if you can just plug in 2 sentences and render it 5 times or 5 different ways? If everyone can do it, what will stand out in the future? Okay, out to the bonus right here. I had this idea to use the AI for my radio show. So the website everyone is getting their rapper vocals from is from 11labs.io, and I tried plugging my own voice in there. And the result is not as amazing as I thought.
Hey, what's up? This is Laidback Luke, DJ and producer. Back here on your One World Radio with a new episode of Way Back Luke. So it's safe to say I'll take you way back.
And there you have it. Does this sound like me? Is this radio worthy? So then I plugged my voice into Descript.ai and this was a proper thing. I had to record over 20 minutes of recording a script, and then the website said they were reviewing my voice for training. They sent me an email that my voice was ready, and it sounds like this. In this episode, I'll talk to you about green gibber. My history is gibbering with his, spanning over 25 years. So it's safe to say gibber take you back. Fascinating, so much better. I do feel this sounds like me. Mind you, the whole gibberish and the words missing has to do with me needing to upgrade my subscription for it to add more than 1,000 words than that it has in its system right now. But can I use this for my radio show? Not yet. Not yet. And maybe I want to land with that. The revolution of AI is upon us, but it's not there yet. And it's just a matter of time, I believe. You know, even if it's 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, there will come a point that AI will be that proper we can actually utilize it. Who knows, maybe the end of the year already? So again, what do you think? I think it's very important to get a discussion going, because one day I want to look back at this and think, man, what a time this was. And so yes, the actual craft of producing, and if you like me talking about the actual craft, make sure to check this vlog out. It's my advanced EQing vlog. I was very happy to make that. And something the AI can't train you on just yet is how to do interviews as an artist. And I made a vlog about that, and you will never be super awkward when people start to ask you questions in front of camera or on a radio show. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will catch you back here for the next one. Until then, L's up.